war-torn Ukraine to live with relatives near Charlotte, North Carolina. And by the way, what's going on with Charlotte? Last summer, 23-year-old Irina was riding home on the train when a deranged monster who had been arrested over a dozen times and was released through no cash bail stood up and viciously slashed a knife through her neck and body. No one will ever forget there were people on that train. No one will ever forget the expression of terror on Irina's face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war only to be slain by a hardened criminal, set free to kill in America, came in through open borders. Mrs. Zaretsky, tonight I promise you we will ensure justice for your magnificent daughter, Irina.
Well, he might have confused that one a little bit. I think that guy was a citizen. He always was. He could have been an anchor baby, but that one was the topic of fake fucking judges that are gonna get turned into fucking dog food after we chop their fucking bodies up, after they hang from a fucking rope, after they've had their proper fucking day in court. It's criminals getting released over and over again by these fake fucking judges. That's the topic of this one, not open borders. Oh, I don't know if we'll be allowed to chop their bodies up and feed them to the dogs or not. That was just that was an emotional response. But surely they can die by hanging from their necks after court, right?
How do you not stand? How do you not stand? I'm asking this Congress to pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there. Starting last summer, I deployed our National Guard and federal law enforcement to restore law and order to our most dangerous cities, including Memphis, Tennessee, big success, New Orleans, Louisiana, big success, and our nation's.
Oh, that was her mom. I got to rewind it because I had gotten a little pissed off explaining that one. But also, that guy said he had material in his body that was being controlled, and we know that that's real. We know that they can inject you with stuff or have you eat something, and then they, being the scientists, the students, anybody, can remote control it, even with an Xbox controller. They can remotely control stuff in your body now. And we might have been eating some of their components in our food-like substances. Eating, breathing, and receiving injections, you get more and more remote controllable material. It's not just a fucking paranoia. It's not even just a conspiracy theory. Scientists, professors have given interviews saying they let their students remote control these nanoparticles with an Xbox controller, and they can go into your body. Okay, so the guy might have actually been partially, at least, been telling the truth that somebody was controlling material in his body in Charlotte.
Not stand. How do you not stand? I'm asking this Congress to pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there.
Remotely. What's going on there, man? Water?
Starting last summer, I deployed our National Guard and federal law enforcement to restore law and order to our most dangerous
Propane's lasting a while now. It's warm.
cities, including Memphis, Tennessee, big success. New Orleans, Louisiana, big success. And our nation's capital itself, Washington, D.C., where we have almost no crime anymore in Washington, D.C. How did that happen?
Yes, strongest question we have.
In fact, crime in Washington.
Senator Kennedy's the most entertaining, but he just falls a little bit short on his questioning and stuff. Like, when are the files going to get released? Before I die? That's, stuff like that's funny, but that's so. I guess it's worth it, but it kind of. I guess there's not much more you can squeeze out of Cash Patel anyway. So
Is now at the lowest level.
When are the files going to get released? Before I die?
Ever recorded, and murders in D.C. this January were down close to 100% from a year ago.
Reverse aging, baby. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Hmm?
They don't like to hear that. Are you okay? One of the sick people, one of the brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom.
No, that's too close.
After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily extended her service. Her rank was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. They were so proud of her.
Dude, bitches.
But the very next day, she was on patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she wore the uniform of our nation, she was shot. He traveled here because he didn't like people wearing our uniform.
I still didn't see Irina's mom.
Shouldn't have been in our country.
I still didn't get to see Irina Zaruska's mom, but we're already behind in the State of the Union address. Wow, what a beautiful woman. I know she is too. Shit. I can only imagine.
Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend our capital, and we are honored to be joined by her wonderful parents, Gary and Eva Lee. Your daughter was a true American patriot, and she will be greatly missed. She was a great person. I saw reports on her. They've never seen anything like it.
The globalist commies forced her out of her own country and then killed her when she got here. Irina Zaruska. The globalist commies forced her out of her own country and then killed her when she got here. There's a genocide on white people, especially good-looking, beautiful white people. There's a fucking genocide on them. We have to kill these motherfuckers before they kill all of us. We have to start fucking killing them back. I don't know who's behind it. I really don't know who's behind it. But anybody perpetuating it is to be weeded out and fucking executed. And we'll work our way to the top. We'll find out who's behind it in no time. Any of us can. I know some people already know. I'm sure Trump already knows exactly who's behind all of it. funding every bit of it and all that, right? But any of us could simply find out by following the money. Following the clips, we could execute our way to the top.
So sorry. Thank you very much.
I don't know.
A great young lady. I saw reports that were like, perfect. She was perfect. Serving alongside Sarah that day was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf.
Okay.
The terrorist shot Andrew in the head,
Thanks anyway. Fuck off.
and no one thought he could possibly make it.